It's actually really. I think you'll like it a lot, Chris. Actually.
Very good. All right, stream is up on YouTube probably. It should pick you people up too, right?
Say that again.
Oh, we need to fix our YouTube title.
Oh, do you have it covered?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that's in YouTube settings, right? That's not in the other settings?
It's in here. I have it right here. I can change it.
But yeah, I was just saying the stream should be able to hear you because I can hear you, right?
Yeah. If you can hear me through the stream, then yeah.
Well, I can hear
I'm
you
saying
through my headphones.
Yeah, I guess if you're sending your
as long just don't. Yeah. You
audio
should
out.
It's all showing up in the green, yellow, red thing.
Okay, perfect. So technical we are with
in that line of traffic lights.
Oh, man.
All right, so for anybody who's paying attention to this, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, I played this for a little while earlier, which is why I'm late, because I was playing it until I had to go get food, and then I went and left to get food while at the time I was supposed to be here to do this. I haven't touched this game in a long time. So I'm going to pick up where I left off, and it's up to you people to help me figure out what I need to do next.
Cool. This seems like a fun time.
Yes. Yes. And this game pissed me right off real good earlier, so that's look forward to that as well.
Cool.
Welcome to our Friday stream.
I actually just realized that Josh and I it's going to be weird for us to watch it, actually.
Why?
Because it's going to be delayed.
Okay.
So it's going to be... So should you be streaming on Discord, actually?
Oh, yeah, let me turn that on, too.
Because otherwise we're going to be reacting. You're going to be freaking out, and then we're going to see it
Yeah, and you'll be like, any minute now, we'll find out what's pissed him off.
Hopefully that'll work at the same time.
I assume so. It's like when you go. It's like when they have a press conference and there's 40 different mics all up on the podium.
That's exactly right, Chris.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna make an announcement. Were you able to access it all right, Josh?
Yeah, I'm in the stream right now.
Okay,
The
cool.
Discord one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it looks great.
Excellent.
Sounds really nice.
How about the
Yeah, it sure does.
your tubes,
Yeah.
the my tube stream? See now this
Yeah.
is a perfect example of what I don't know what to do. I went this way earlier, and it's a dead end. According to this here map, I should be able to go down there. Oh, I gotta go kill my ghost to get my damn money back.
How am I gonna? I'm trying to figure out how I want to set this up. Oh, there we go. That's good. Nice. How you doing, Josh? How was your week?
Yeah, what do you do all day?
Going pretty good. I was actually trying to stream on Discord earlier for another project. But I was just doing some sounds earlier, getting ready for like some more stuff tomorrow. Been trying to do some camera setup for some of the stuff we were talking about.
Nice, nice. The sorcery, if you will.
Yep.
What the hell was? Oh, that's right. I
What
forget
camera were you using in that video you just did?
Oh, the one that went out today?
Yeah.
You know, it's my roommate's camera.
Let's talk about that video.
Yeah, no, for real. It was a good and weird video.
Yes, I'm glad it was
Which
good. Weird is okay as long as it is also good.
No, weird is a good thing in my mind. That's a compliment.
Yes, I agree.
Josh, the camera I'm using is a Lumix, Panasonic. I think it's a.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
I'm
Oh,
not sure
What do they call it?
What did you think, Josh?
I think I've seen like a few of those.
Yeah, it's
Like
a nice
the
camera,
different
though.
models they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But from what I remember, whatever you did on your, whatever you recorded before when we did that one idea, quite some time ago. It was the
Oh yeah, the guess the sound.
yeah, guess the sound.
That was a
Yeah.
Lumix actually.
Oh no
when I
way.
was
Okay.
doing
I've been
that.
trying to get us to do that for months.
The guess this sound.
Yeah, I would love to do one of those.
I still have some saved up.
Wait, Chris, you wanted? Have you just never said it out loud, or?
I don't know. I say all kinds of things.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Because
not
I've never heard you say that.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've talked about wanting to do like a sound quiz, which is effectively the same thing, but I've never
Oh, you
I've
mentioned
never
that.
referred to it as guess the sound, so that could be the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried it. It's just when it comes to doing we've tried it. It's just that when it comes to doing the sounds for a when it comes to like audience interaction on Twitter or whatever, it's a lot harder to get people to interact and like guess, like actually comment. It's a lot easier if you have something that like people know already and they're impressed by it, which is where your idea came in more so.
Mine? Oh, like
The one that we haven't. Yes.
so. Was the other one like, here we've made a sound and guess what this is a sound for?
No, it was based on the source recording. So it was like
Oh, okay.
I forget what Josh's first one was. I think it was a. Do you remember what it was?
It's like a
Josh?
tin can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like a tin can, and it was just like, oh, can you guess what this is? And then we would just play the sound without the video.
I see.
And
That's a
then
cool idea too. I like that.
yeah, it's just like getting the audience participation is kind of tough.
Yeah.
Also, we got Carl and Kai both in the chat now. What's up, guys?
Hey Carl, can we use your pool? The pH balance on this is way off. Fix it or I'm getting a loan.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Carlos, what's up, man?
Get the hell off my desk. Anybody want this cat? Free cat.
Yeah. Hey, chat. Does anybody want a free cat?
She will
Oh.
climb all over everything that you own. Ooh.
Hey, Fred. How you doing?
Oh,
welcome.
Oh.
Carlos, what's going on, man? How have you been? I haven't heard from you in a while.
Doesn't he live next, like in the room next to yours?
No, he lives in Orlando.
This is not the
The,
same Carlos?
No. Oh, no, different Carlos. Yes.
Ah, okay.
My roommate's also named Carlos. Carlos is a really awesome sound designer, music producer. He does a lot of stuff. He has a what's your podcast again? What's the name of your podcast again?
No,
Carlos?
no.
It's the
No
Orlando
plugs.
podcast that you do? Why not?
I don't care.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were serious or not.
No, nothing matters.
Okay, cool.
If one of these
Nothing
things
that I say
kills me
matters.
again, I'm leaving, and you're all gonna have to find something else to do.
Just go somewhere else.
I don't think that's how games work. I'm supposed to go where I have to go.
It's a Metroidvania, isn't it? Exploration focused.
You'd think so, but
Yeah.
well, what I'm trying to do is recover the $10 that is lost in my ghost. Half a mile from home.
Sure.
You'd think I could just ignore it, but I'm not letting this thing tell me what happens. Cool.
For anybody that's interested, This is Orlando with Rob Coble is the name of the podcast. For anyone that wants to check it out.
Is Carlos Rob?
Is just lying.
Oh, well, you could play a character. It could be like a Jiminy Glick sort of thing.
Sure.
Which was a fantastic idea for a podcast. It'd be like the Colbert Report.
Right. The Rob Coble report.
Yeah.
How you doing, Warped?
Speaking of Orlando, I've been watching the Imagineering documentary that landed with Disney Plus.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, is it good!
Nice.
Really interesting stuff.
I'm not too familiar with it. Unfortunately.
It's, yeah,
Yeah, I
I
haven't
think
been on Disney Plus yet.
what's that?
I haven't seen much on Disney Plus besides like Mandalorian yet.
Oh. I have a different sort of way that I access these things, but That is it is a really good documentary. So 3 episodes so far, maybe 4. Ooh, I got a thing in the bottom left.
What's it called? I need to write
It's
it
called
down. Let me see.
The Imagineering Story, I think. And it's basically like, you know, BTS on Walt Disney and making Walt Disneyland, and then World, and then Tokyo Disney, then Paris Disney, and the ghosts of failures past, as they say.
True. Ooh, Dragon Age Origins. That's a fun one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What about it?
No, More Bionic is playing it. Or he's about to.
Right now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess. Ooh, Outer Worlds is so good.
Outer Worlds is so good. I've been playing the Christ out of that game. Absolutely so very much.
Oh, yeah, Carlos, the Mandalorian score is, okay, that's actually something that surprised me a lot about the Mandalorian, is the fact that they were able to execute without John Williams. Like, I assumed that so much of the Star Wars, you know what I mean? Like, I assumed that so much of the Star Wars universe was defined by what John Williams had created for it, but it turns out that, like, a really synth-based score, like a really, like, a chilled-out synth-based score, like, works really, really well for it.
That's great. Ooh,
It was impressive, honestly.
It's really slick, like, just from a production standpoint. They have a really good team.
Sure.
Killed me once before, and I can't stand it. Oh God, there's another one.
I kind of like it.
It's like a. I'm trying to think of like a.
They're like making a new aesthetic for the show.
Yeah,
As far
it's.
as the audio.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious to. I like the direction a lot, and I think it definitely helps the feel quite a bit of. It definitely helps the feel quite a bit of the show. And I don't think it would actually. I feel like it wouldn't work if they used John Williams for the score, if they went in the same style as they usually do.
Yeah, it's like a whole different cast and story.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of like the Williams stuff is like referential to like the overall like big picture of the story and a lot of the characters. HollowKnight though sounds great. I haven't actually played it.
That is such a hot take. I love it.
Why
would you say something so controversial yet so brave? The fact that John Williams is Doot Williams.
Wait, let me see that.
That's in the Blipstream chat. It says, "I felt like the show is too gritty for the Doot Williams."
Oh.
I guess Doot Williams isn't coming on this show, on our live stream anytime soon.
That's okay. I don't think he's gonna return our tweets anyway. That does remind me though.
Oh yeah, that's right. That bass guitar.
Oh, go ahead.
You cut out there, Josh. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just reading from the chat the bass guitar.
Oh, the bass guitar.
Oh, the guitar man.
Yeah, and like the yeah first episode.
Filthy
Yeah,
Filthy is the kind of description for guitar work that will get me to listen to whatever you're talking about. I love it.
That's so true. By the way, Chris and Josh, there's another chat going on YouTube as well. So.
Oh, good. I was gonna ask if anybody was paying attention to that.
I got it. You guys don't have to read it if you want, but.
Hey, hello, Dale. We try to stream 3 p.m. Pacific
Twice.
every Friday.
Yes.
But
yeah, we're just hanging out. Oh, yeah. Warped, do you see the stream that we're doing? It sounds like. Anyways, yeah. If you guys want to check out the stream, check the announcements. We have the YouTube link in there if you're in the Discord. Wow, he's releasing an album every single episode of The Mandalorian. That's insane. That's a lot of music.
Yeah.
is he unlike Pluto? Because unlike Pluto puts out a new song every 10 minutes, it seems like, and they are all fire. Every single one of them is so good, and it's really irritating.
I thought you were making a joke about like how many days, how long a day lasts in Pluto.
I love it when it, like, I understand saying things like that. It's like, obviously, this is not ubiquitous enough to have people just be like, oh yeah, sure, that guy. And so watching people try to figure out what I'm talking about is half the fun of making a joke.
No, that was perfect too, because it's like, oh yeah, Pluto. A day in Pluto lasts like 24 Earth days or something like that. It's like, okay, yeah, it makes sense that
Yeah.
Pluto puts out an episode every single episode that Mandalorian comes out, because that's like, 100 Earth days.
Yep. Oh man. What was I gonna say? What was I saying
You're talking about filthy guitars.
before that?
Oh, I don't remember.
Crud. Okay. Before
Oh,
that.
Duke Williams? Okay. I want to make an Owen Wilson joke with this guy because he's just going, wow.
Wow.
But I can't think of like a mushroom. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Fungal Wilson? Just
What is it?
Fungal
Wilson.
Just,
Sure,
I don't
that
know, man.
works.
Just cut a clip out of the game and then just replace the audio. Wow. Nobody even noticed.
Wow. No one would notice.
It's a pretty deep cut too. Like, you'd have to be pointing at a very specific demographic of Owen Wilson fans and HollowKnight fans. All right, gang.
That's fair.
All right. So I need to do something different than what I
Okay.
keep doing and dying. So I'm gonna
Go in a different direction.
I'm gonna go up.
Okay, good. What's that thing to the right? Or can you not go in there?
I can't go in there. There's a gate, and that's one of the things I can't wait to find out the solution to. Is like there's gates, and then there's also like these shadow walls that I swear I've made go away at least once before. I'm not gonna go that way, but I don't remember how. It all seems to be story related.
Akua says, "Hello, I saw your latest video. It was very inspiring.
Oh,
Thank you so much." Are you talking about the one where we did with Jonas on that we put out today? Akua?
these things here are these octopuses are awful because you have to escape that big orange bomb. It's not easy to do that. Yeah, let me.
Oh dang, that thing just hit.
Yeah. And you gotta like, you have to kind of
I haven't
juke them,
played
like
this
they'll come
yet.
down. And if you can juke them and make them, hit something.
Is there some low pass going on right now on the audio? Is that just me?
I mean, when you get hit, but.
No, like right now.
Oh, did I get hit?
maybe
Yes, I
not.
totally did.
Is it because like are you like, kind of seems like you're underwater?
It seems like it, doesn't it? It is not.
Yeah, maybe they just put it for that area.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a little.
Oh, there's definitely a low pass, yeah.
watery sound going on.
Yeah. Speaking of water sounds, check out our video doing water sounds. Oh wow, that was
wasn't
great.
even near that. And yeah, you can't even. Listen to me. This is not the way to go. I don't even have a map for this area.
No, this is fine. Just giant scary jellyfish. Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, you got it. That's how you gotta do it.
Oh, there's more of them too.
It sucks a lot.
Great.
Yep, it's living life to the fullest. Why do I still have 4? That's interesting. I shouldn't have any little monies left. Alright, I'm not going to go that way this time. I'm going to go up and to the right. Apparently I can't go through whatever that is in the middle there with the clear... Navigating this game is really, 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 really frustrating. Hope you guys are big fans of this one area, because you're going to see it a lot.
The sounds in this game are pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
I think their dynamics are one of the stronger points.
Yeah,
Other
that's
than
what
they-
I was thinking.
Yeah, they also have a certain. They do a really good job of like building a. I think their strong suit doesn't really seem to be in the mix, but it seems to be more in the. What's it called? It's not so much in the mix, but it's in their like the personality that they create in the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. The
That's,
aesthetic, maybe?
Yeah, like the audible aesthetic, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Big mood.
Big mood. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Can't do that. Nice. Go, my children. Somehow managed to make it onto both of those. Oh no! I always forget they do that. The number of
Would have
times
been interesting. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the number of times I've died to Junkrat's death bombs alone. Like it's something I'm just not any good at remembering that things blow up when they die sometimes.
You know, I'd be curious if they.
All right.
I would have been interested if they had made all the sounds in this game with like bugs or something like that, or like try and resemble bugs for all the sounds. It would have been like a really interesting thematic sound design, because everything kind of has like a squishy element and like kind of like a crackly element. It seems like that you'd expect like from like if you were to like crush a cockroach or
yeah,
or,
especially
like,
as you change areas too, because this is the fungal wastes that I'm in right now, and then if you go up to another area, it will, everything about it's different.
Sure.
Yeah, like that jellyfish area.
Yeah, that's over. That's over in the Fog Canyon.
Chris is getting like gas bombed by these like balloon things, and he's just like, "Oh, time to check my map."
Yep. Yeah. Stop blowing that smoke. I got a map to look at.
Nice.
Oh God. See, I just can't remember. I can never remember that they blow up. All right, let's see.
Too funny.
Did I go this way? I'm sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. My favorite things, those fungus on the wall that blow your shit up all over the place. Ooh.
That's great.
I don't know what I just did. That was neat. My kingdom
Oh.
will go up.
Do you mean the balloons from the video today, Kai?
Oh yeah.
How you doing, Mott? Welcome. We're talking in Blipstream chat.
I'd love to go up here. I just don't think I have the option. Maybe I do. Ooh, wait. Nope, there's this door here that I don't remember how to open. Anybody who's played this, let me know.
Yeah, you should. I think you should keep trying to hit it with your sword.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let me do that some more.
Oh, dude, you're totally good. Pigeon noises need to take priority over most things. Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness, that execution, Kai. That was
that was
that was like a 10 out of 10.
as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Oh, you always jump and forget.
Mott, you just joined the Discord server. How'd you come across Blipsounds?
I am bot. Plus here for to be elbow deep in Asian teams.
What did you just say?
That was his response to what you said. I was making a joke about him being a bot.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, and his name is Mott. That's twice as good. I am
Yeah,
bot.
Mott the bot.
Oh, you lucky. No! No, I deserve this. He sounds scared. He should be.
See, a moment like that where they had the little where he died and he made the voice sound, I kind of feel like it felt kind of underwhelming the way that his voice sounded there. But I feel like a big reason that it felt as underwhelming as it did was I feel like it was probably because of how often they used his voice right there. Because if they had used it less, I wonder if it would have been more. I don't know. It could have also just been like a performance execution thing.
Yeah, I mean.
I don't know if you guys felt that way about it.
Yeah, you kind of hear it a lot. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But it does play back a lot, so there's not like a big difference when they get to like low health or death state. But I haven't actually played the game in depth, so that's just from like what I picked up.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
from
true.
seeing this.
Buckle up, gang. I think I'm somewhere I've never been.
Good. Oh, is that a gate?
It
Oh no, it's open. Okay, I was gonna be like,
Oh,
yeah.
that thing's open now?
This
That
is a
the same?
different
Doing-
room. This is different. This is that empty space I didn't think I could get into.
Nice. How you doing, Fraser Fox or
Oh my.
Fraser Fox?
Oh!
Oh, thank you so much. That monster sound video, Fraser said, I loved your tutorial on making
Oh, no.
sounds."
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
Don't-
Oh, very good, Chris. I'm so super proud of you.
Well, let me tell you, as the person who's living just slightly into the future, You are wrong.
Fraser Fox said he really liked, or he or she really liked the monster sound video that we did. And
Where did?
I
In
think
the
that's
YouTubes.
Yeah, that's
Very
one of our. I think that's one of our best videos so far. So thank you so much.
Yeah, that video is awesome.
It's amazing. Yeah, Chris, that was all Chris, like hands down.
Well.
Oh yeah, the editing there was just really good.
So funny. Right.
I can't believe you like that part of that.
Dude,
I find that to be the least professional part of that whole video.
Oh, it's so great though. I don't know why it's so context. It fits the context so well, just because it's a monster sound video and he's like actually making sounds with his voice, and it's just like I don't know why. It's just like it's just there and it doesn't take anything away from the video at all.
Yeah,
like,
well, it's completely devoid of context. It's like, who's this? What is this sound? Why am I looking at half a second clip of the guy making a frog noise? Like, I debated for a long time on whether or not to leave that stupid clip in there, because the actual clip itself is maybe another 2 seconds longer than that.
Gotcha.
And it's not any better. But it is surprisingly difficult to find a video on YouTube of Frank Welker making monster sounds, despite the fact that it's all he's done for 25 years.
That's so funny. Yeah, that video. I don't know. I think that video was definitely a step in the right direction in terms of like figuring out our stride for YouTube in terms of what we need to add.
Well, we've made a new stride this week.
Yeah.
Possibly a drunken stumble bum one, but
I didn't know. I didn't know it was a drunken stumble.
No, it's not. It's just I'm just making fun of how strange that video is.
Sure.
And cause I was just a little inside baseball for everyone. I started working on that video last night at 4 p.m. and posted it this morning at 3 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
And there was a lot of...
Oh yeah? Well, the thumbnail took me like 30 minutes, so...
Yeah, I saw that happen too. That was a blast.
Yeah.
Ooh!
And Fungus Wilson is like, wow, 30 minutes.
Fungus Wilson, I love, yes, absolutely.
So fast.
Let's see, I've already screwed this up. Yeah, Fungus Wilson is very impressed with how quickly you made that thumbnail. That completely irrelevant thumbnail. But your reasoning for it is the best. Oh, what'd you do? Was that guy in a wheelchair? Why? Because wheelchairs have wheels. You know what? That's true. That's all I needed.
Oh my goodness.
Anybody want to remind me how the hell I got up there last time?
Yeah, you're on your own. I'm too busy talking and reading chat.
That's fine. I think I'll go this way.
Mod. Okay, cool. You came from the Cautious channel.
Woo!
Slack channel.
Did he say something about us?
Maybe.
Oh
I don't know.
God.
It's like a Slack. Oh,
Yeah, he has
he
has a Slack that's for his Game Audio Pro course.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Come on, Wilson. Come on.
There's a lot of crossover between our audience or our community and theirs. Did I say my audience? I meant ours.
I don't think you said mine.
Okay, good. It's mine. It's all mine.
I don't really don't. Yeah, I think you're fine. Yes, I go this way.
Can you you need to shine out of shield more.
I need to hear what now?
You need to shine out of shield more. That's a melee reference for anybody that's listening.
Shine out of shield.
Yeah.
I have a
So
triangle
don't worry
button
about
that I don't know what it does. Well, I guess it's Y because I'm using an Xbox controller. But as a lifetime PlayStation fan, that's what I refer to that as.
Hey, Anemone, how's it going?
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Controller, yes, I can do the.
That was cooler than anything that Chris has done in HollowKnight so far today.
Yeah, get that. Yes, you have missed nothing. Ooh!
Wow! Oh wow!
Oh, it's
Ryan
that
said
door.
that name right.
Oh my God.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Look at me. Now you're Now you're gonna see.
How you doing, Anemone? What's you up to?
Oh God, my shadow self.
That's Chris editing his YouTube video last night.
What, my shadow self?
Yeah.
Dude, that's how weird that video turned into. From my perspective, just working on it, like It was very odd.
Sure, I believe it.
Because there was just so little direction to choose. Like, I was like, I
The
don't
music
really,
in this game is great. Sorry,
like,
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it was fine. It was like, I don't really know what I'm working on here. So let's just, and so it, oh my god! Oh, maybe he'll just die doing that. Oh, this is going so much better than last time. Oh, never say that again.
Yeah, this game's beautiful, Kai.
Oh, I got you, bitch!
Yeah, that headbutting mushroom is me. I'm not actually playing this, by the way. This is Chris playing. So.
Oh, is that what you meant by... That was me last night, that headbutting mushroom?
Oh, is that what that's what he means, maybe.
Is that what you meant?
Is that what I meant? No, I meant...
Oh, okay,
I meant the
just
shadow.
the thing I said? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes!
Dude, you did it!
I did. Don't anybody look. It might go away. All right, what's this?
You gotta take a picture of the screen.
With
Like
my
the old
phone?
days. Yeah.
It's my charm notch.
Like the old days.
Still do it sometimes.
Oh, demo reel videos.
Yeah, T-Nace in
I
the Discord server.
I'm really looking forward to doing that.
Oh, the demo reel stuff
Yeah,
with
yes.
T-Nace. Yeah, we have been talking about doing it, Mott. Just not right.
Does anybody know what the hell I just picked up?
No.
Some
was a-
charm.
Yeah, it was
thing?
a charm something, but I don't see it in my inventory. Stupid game.
Charm notch, I think.
Yeah, charm notch. What does that do?
I have no idea what that is, though.
Yeah. Don't you have to put on
yes, that's right.
You have to put them on at the bench, don't you?
Right, so you get charms, and you get a number of available notches, and each charm is worth either 1 or 2 notch placements.
Oh,
so,
you picked up another notch.
Yeah, and so I picked up an actual notch. So yeah, and each one of these does something really useful, and I actually find their balance to be very, very good in the sense that I really want all of them all the time, and I can only have a couple.
Nice. That's cool.
Instead of like, I don't know, there was a game I was playing recently. Oh, well, no, that's not the right one. But there was a game I was playing recently where like they try to set that up in a way where it's like, oh boy, the decisions of trying to get the right sort of perk and having to choose between the available ones and all that stuff, but they're not balanced in a way where you find yourself wishing you could use them all. You just like, oh, well, these 2 are clearly the best ones, and then you just leave it.
Sure.
There is a bit of a component like that in Outer Worlds where after something happens to you enough times, then you get basically what is like a disability. And so it's like you've become very sensitive to explosions because you've stepped on too many landmines, and you can either decide to be plagued with this disability and collect a skill point that gives you the ability to level up your abilities, or you can ignore it and just not get the skill point and not be affected by that. And it's like, well, yeah, I don't want to be affected by it. It's just never worth it in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That almost sounds like Fate Core or something, like tabletop. Where if you, what do they call it?
Oh, disadvantage? Or...
Yeah, when you take like a disadvantage or something, you can get a skill
you
point
get
or
the
something.
or you get the lower roll between 2 rolls, something like that. Is that what you mean?
Well, yeah, like if you
I haven't
just
played
roll
in
with
like
disadvantage.
forever though.
That makes sense. Well, I don't have enough money to buy things from this Ant-Man.
Dude, he looks so friendly.
He does, and I wish I could. I'm so sorry, Ant-Man. I keep dying and losing my money in my death. You got a pretty decent amount right now, but oh, there's a bank too. There's a bank over just yonder that you can put money in, and then you don't lose it when you die. And much like my regular bank account, it is empty. I cannot seem to stray from myself in this way. Oh my!
I kind of feel like with games, I've come to realize that my preference in terms of like the games that I like, I don't like making a lot of decisions, and I don't like meticulously balancing things and like finding items and like just attaching items to my character to make them better. I really prefer like, I don't know, just like core mechanics that build up over time, I guess. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I kind of know.
like
Castlevania is a
something
good
that
example,
like.
I think.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah. Or Super
So
Meat
that
Boy.
the mechanics. Oh yeah, that's good.
Meat Boy has a
Like mechanics that give you the skill, like reward you for the skill, but you don't like have to go through like some whole talent tree or something.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. Like Mario Odyssey is another good one. Like that, so much depth to the control. Like just a single control, and then they also add a little bit of variety by allowing you to take over other people's bodies and such. It's really messed up if you think about it, but they play it off like it's like
Yeah.
childish and fun.
Yeah, it's pretty zany, the idea that they came up with, but
PG.
the abilities are, it's like, well, this is worth it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, you blump.
Exactly.
Oh,
Nice. Oh, so you're the money thing that goes right back to you. You don't have to pick them up.
yeah.
Is that a charm?
Yep.
Nice.
All right, where am I now? Somewhere I've been. So this is the Forgotten Crossroads, which is aesthetically completely different from the other place I was just at. This is closer to the surface too, so this is a little bit more of what you probably recognize.
Yeah, Carl. Carl says, I'm sure there are subliminal messages in these streams to make you want to play the games. We aren't hired by Nintendo. Definitely not.
Play HollowKnight.
Don't go.
How's that?
Yeah.
Our
thanks,
ad guy is
Nintendo.
really underpaid, so that's the best you're gonna get.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, you remember these guys?
That's not true, Kai. Don't. Kai says he's flipped to get 50% off a Switch. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'll do
You're
it.
welcome to go try it. And then if it doesn't work, we can always just say, oh, well, it expired.
Nintendo. And the new Pokemon game, there's a Pokemon called Blipbug.
It's, oh, yeah, you showed me that. I was doing, refreshing my Twitter profile today with some more Blipsound-centric imagery, and I should have put that as my banner, as a picture of the Blipbug.
Nice. That's good. Oh, that's funny. The going back to what Mott said, like the real doing like demo reel stuff would be interesting. I wonder if we would be. That'd probably just be a live stream thing that we do.
Yeah.
I imagine. It would be cool to do like a YouTube video, but
I just want more than anything to know what a good demo reel looks like, so I can start making one for both myself and for Blipsounds.
sure. Yeah. I would check out Real Talk. Kevin on Power Up does it every Thursday.
Oh yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff saved up too, like their past streams.
Ah,
Those things are up there.
good.
They're all on Twitch, or
Yeah, they're just on Twitch.
nice. Hey
Oh,
Chris.
Jesus, don't look at
Oh
me.
dang.
No, looks great, dude.
I'll make my bugs.
Oh, the animations in this game are so good.
Oh, speaking of apples, we here in the state of Washington just invented a new apple called a Cosmic Crisp, and it launched yesterday, day before, something like that.
How does that get launched?
I don't know. We just, you put two apples in a bed and rub them together and see what happens.
Cool. I guess that's that. Is that Brian?
What's that?
I said, is that Brian?
Brian seems to be many things. Yeah, it's a real apple. I didn't make that up. I really want to try it.
So Seattle specifically invented it?
Washington did, yeah.
Oh, Washington, okay.
Oh, damn. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. Oh, green. Let's see what the old map thinks. Green path. I don't. That, you know what? I'll tell you what about a single frame. There's a single frame in that new video that is not supposed to be there.
Wait, was it a? It's just a dark. It's just a missing frame. Right?
Oh, there is that one too. So technically, there's two frame issues.
Wait, so there's one that... What's the one that isn't a missing frame?
It's the during that Simpsons clip where Homer drinks and then the scene missing at the end. Right at the very end of that, there's a single frame of that clip that goes back to the kitchen in that episode of The Simpsons, and the clip itself in the timeline in the editor is not there. It's not in there, and I don't know why. I don't know why it showed up in the final product. And I was like, well, it's 2:30 a.m. I have a 45-minute render on this video, and I'm not about to start it over to fix that. So, and I tried to do it. I went into the classic YouTube editor, and I tried to just do like a quick trim of like a second, but it does not nearly have the resolution to help you get rid of a single frame of animation. So,
Fair.
So that's where
Fair point.
But that answers my question, because I asked you earlier if you saw the frame that was wrong, and you said yes, and you meant a different one, and not the one I'm talking about. So that is helpful. And now everybody here, forever and ever, knows what it is. So.
Hey, if you want to see the missing frame that Chris is talking about, go to the
that
YouTube
thing I'm
channel.
so glad that nobody knows exists. Let me tell you about it. It's like when you fall down and nobody sees it, and you're like, oh, I'm so glad nobody saw it. And then you tell your friends, guess what? I fell down today. This really stupid thing happened. Let me tell you about it. Oh, dear. It's dark in this room. I really wish that would light things up. Oh, God. Oh, good. There's a door, so I don't have to deal with this anyway.
Good. I can run away and hide.
Yep. Well, that sucks. I guess I can go up another level and see what's happening up there. I have no idea what I did today. I have no idea. Like, I couldn't tell you what the last 3 hours consisted of. Lost.
Was it just because you're so... You said you weren't burnt out, but that sounds like you're burnt out.
I don't think I was. I don't feel burned out. Like, I didn't really get tired of doing it.
Sure.
For some reason. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. No, I don't know. I just woke up kind of late, and then...
You know what? I actually realized I'm using the wrong microphone.
Well, I can still hear you, so that's good.
Is this much better?
That's quieter, for sure.
How about now?
That's better.
Yeah, it's good.
Hello. There we go.
Yep.
That's good, yeah?
Yeah.
Chris, if I'm too quiet on YouTube, or if I'm too quiet on your end, then we can rebalance it.
No, yeah.
Or you can balance the individual things.
Yeah, this is actually perfect right now.
Cool.
Oh, which mic are you using? Is this your replacement for your blue?
Actually, Chris, you should probably turn up your gain or lower my gain on the... Or I'll lower my gain a little bit.
Okay.
It's just, I'm very loud on the stream.
Oh. Am I not that loud?
What'd you say?
Am I not
You
that
like a
loud?
good volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this room. So
You're-
I still can't do anything in.
Are you listening on the stream, Josh, or were you listening?
I just checked the stream.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Your guys' voices are pretty balanced. It was just mine.
Cool. For Pete's sake. For some reason, I am pushing a lot of buttons as if I'm playing Switch. And because Nintendo in their infinite wisdom is like, well, you know, we've got this universalized buttons scheme for everybody but us, so now we're going to make everybody confused for the rest of eternity.
I should play Breath of the Wild on stream sometime.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
playing
it'd
it
be
a
a
lot
good one.
recently. It's such a good game.
I've been playing a lot of Chasm on Switch.
Ooh, I heard good things about that.
It's pretty good. It's, I don't know, the Steam reviews have it at like a 7, and after I read them, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I should have pushed that other button. My
Are you
reach is-
stopping and waiting for them to come to you
Yeah.
instead of running into them?
Yes.
Okay.
Why would I not? They have a job.
But you're walking that direction anyway.
No, I'm not.
Wait, I think there's a switch to your right, Chris. Is that thing on the ground a switch?
Oh, it kind of looked like one.
On the
Whatever it
ground?
is, I can't seem to interact with it. So
Gotcha.
bummer. I may have been able to at one point.
Sure. I'm gonna grab a water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ooh. Was it our Breath of the Wild video? Because I've heard that one is very popular. One of our most popular, in fact.
Yeah, it's still, I think, our biggest one. It's a good video. It's an oldie and a
Yep.
goodie.
Yeah, I know that. The fighting games video is at like 1,500 views, something like that. So I think it's definitely next in line. But I don't know what the Breath of the Wild one's at these days. I don't know why the fighting game one was so popular. I mean,
Oh,
there's
I have no idea. It could, I mean, fighting games are kind of coming up again because Mortal Kombat came out. So
yeah, that's true. I don't know. There's some of my favorite editing work that I've done is in that video too. So that's, I guess that'll work.
yeah, you've been crushing it. It's been really cool.
Good. I can't believe the new.
Oh,
video
dang,
is
you're
like-
right.
What's that?
Oh, someone in the chat said Breath of the Wild is like 2 years old. Where did those 2 years go?
Oh God. Yeah, let's not go down that path. All kinds of sadness will befall us.
Hey, I heard you guys talking about sadness, so I figured upon. How's it going? What are you guys talking about?
Breath of the Wild is 2 years old.
Oh,
Where'd
wow.
those 2 years go, guys?
I don't know.
Yep.
That's an excellent question.
And I can tell you, in those 2 years, the Xbox 360 D-pad has not improved.
How sad indeed has the last 2 years been? Hey guys, don't tell chat, but I got a beer.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Don't tell Kai especially, because he'll be upset with me.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just eating this burger that's been sitting here for 24 minutes.
Just the quiet, like, wind ambience while you eat a burger.
Ooh, a God.
I will have you know that I am the second youngest member on Blipsounds. I am not too young.
Second youngest. Who's the youngest?
The
I
guy
think
on our
it's me,
stream,
right?
yeah, it's you.
I'd be happy to find you, sir, and mess up your pizza vase in front of your girlfriend. Look at all these people. Sort of.
Bapanada.
Bampanada.
It's so interesting. There's no processing of any kind on these vocal lines, and it's just that's clearly just some woman saying nonsense. And-
Well, you're not including like compression EQ or anything.
well, sure, yeah, but I mean, just like usually when you get nonsense, I would expect it to fall a little bit more in line with like Celeste, where it's, you know, kind of sounds like
right.
words, but it's, you know, and this is just a woman going "Bafanada."
Yeah.
It's very interesting how clean all of the vocal work in this game seems to be.
Mm-hmm. It's like there's not even like slurring or anything.
Yeah.
Words. It's like there's a clear. It seems like there's a clear style to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like there's a. I'm curious, kind of what kind of. Well, I feel like if you're gonna tackle it, you're probably gonna do a little bit of research on. You're probably gonna do a little bit of research on like just like maybe like an equivalent kind of like region you might want to copy a dialect from,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of go for like a Simlish kind of
Yeah.
style where you're.
Well, don't leave.
I guess like a Simlish kind of style where you're making.
Oh, Brian.
We're just making up random words and such.
Yeah.
Bop, Bapanda. Socrates.
No, Bapanada.
I prefer Bapanda personally, but
She's gonna resent that.
guys, I made fried rice last night. It is just so good. But also, I am realizing how much my diet affects my body and how I feel throughout the day. I had like a nice bowl of fried rice earlier, and it just makes me zone out, and my head feels so foggy. But then I'll eat like an omelet with like spinach and ham and mushroom.
Woo!
Like mentally. Ooh, hello.
Hello, indeed. What do we have here? Oh my God, that hurts.
Oh,
I did it again.
Should
Fool me once.
Jeez.
Ooh.
See what that does.
If anybody wants to make some dank fried rice, add butter, soy sauce, and lemon. Lemon is like adds a little bit of sweetness to the rice without like adding while staying natural, so you're not using like sugar thing.
This is exciting. A new area.
Yay.
One thing I'm really enjoying about the streams is kind of like I said at some point recently. It's like I don't know when I ever would have gone back to play this,
Yeah.
but then I'm playing it here, and I've gotten far enough where it's like, oh, now I'm just gonna go finish it. I'm gonna actually keep playing this.
No, it was really cool to watch you play Inside last like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks ago. That was great.
Ooh. Come on back.
Uh-oh. You grabbed those ones that time. You didn't wait
I
for
did.
them.
Well, they need a break. No, everybody needs a weekend.
Oh, those are some hacks.
You know what this reminds me of? I just realized this. That anime that I keep telling you
Tarzan?
about that you don't ever watch. It's called Made in Abyss. Has anybody here watched Made in Abyss?
Oh yeah, I've seen like the first 2 episodes. That thing was like really interesting.
Oh man, it's so good.
I need to finish that.
You will weep.
Yeah, I hear it gets dark.
It gets real dark, and it's just
Poor kids.
oh my god. And it's from an artistic perspective too. It is just painfully gorgeous. And I
Yeah, that
got
thing
tired of
looked
waiting around for
amazing.
season 2, so I bought up a bunch of the mangas and I've been reading through them, and it is equally gorgeous.
What's up, Cream Pie? Welcome. How you doing?
Oh, curse. Where am I going? Up? Boy, down and left.
You know what's
looks dangerous. What?
I was gonna say, you know what's crazy about the monthly competition we do?
Hmm.
There have only been like 15 winners,
Mm-hmm.
or at most 15 winners, because it's only been a year and a half.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty luxurious title to get. And some people have gotten it twice even.
What, to be the winner?
Yeah.
Well, you...
Not very many people have had it.
Oh, I see.
Had the title
Yeah.
of Blip King or Queen.
I am retired. I took the Nico Rosberg approach, which means nothing to anybody who doesn't like Formula One. But basically, I won and then I retired.
Very good.
Immediately. Also, I really don't like Nico Rosberg, so I was really excited when that happened.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't need. Well, maybe we're capped at 15 winners because I think we're changing the format for the competition. I believe.
Oh yeah, what's his face? The last winner will forever be the Blip King because it's no longer a
Yeah.
competition. It will become a challenge.
Yeah. Actually. The Blip King, Blip Queen thing was really awesome. Too. I did like that sort of. I think that people do like that. I think that we could still name like the best, like a couple winners maybe.
Yeah.
Like just like
yeah.
best sound, best source recording, or whatever. That. Just give them some sort
Oh,
of
yeah,
like
that could
award.
work.
Yeah,
Some,
just like
superlatives.
yeah, like honorable mention superlative. Yeah. Oh, I love that guy so much. The grass maggot.
Mhm. That's a great name for him too.
Yeah. Oh, I love that he just disappears
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
nothing under there.
Oh, that's so cool. And then, oh, Oh, I love it.
Now he's dead.
Yeah, that's impressive, Kai.
Was that
Fourth
that,
place out of 4.
I was gonna say, was that the? That must have been the Mori one.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
least-
that one was.
Yep, Spirit Mori. So we've never had that few people enter in something before.
Yeah, that's actually tied for the least we've ever had submit, and the other one that had the least submissions was the first one.
I don't
The very first
understand
one.
why. Like, I mean, yeah,
It's because the
it was
it's because the
complicated.
it's because it's such a long
Yeah, I suppose.
sequence.
Yeah, you're
the
getting into
Mori
I have to do
sequence.
this for a living.
Yeah, the
territory,
Mori.
I suppose.
Yeah, it went from like 4 that month to like 25 the next.
Yeah, it was actually
and-
kind of a bummer because I think we were sort of in a position where it seemed like it was, like we had a record set and then it was not set anymore. Oh god, this is awful.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't do this to me. Ah.
I think it was set by well, I think this one broke that record though, previous one, because
Yeah.
the Hero Kozap on the Sigma accretion. I think that providing the samples and also having a pretty simple sound, but like there's like a balance, I feel.
Yeah.
The next one should be another easy one. I think anyways. This new Frost one that we have out is actually pretty awesome too. I'm pretty happy with it. The Mortal Kombat one.
Yeah, I was gonna say an interesting thing about that is that it seems to me like the normal sound is not that great.
Oh really?
I don't know. Does it seem good to you?
I don't remember it.
It seems kind of empty.
Okay. Interesting.
Mortal Kombat sounds have kind of struck me that way lately, where like especially doing all those X-ray moves where they like break bones and stuff, like the sounds for those seem kind of
Underwhelming
Yes,
compared to
that's
like
the
the rest of the.
just to how you would think. Get the hell.
Actually, those Mortal Kombat sounds though are those like fatalities or like the whatever you want
The
to call them. Those
X-rays,
are those would be competent.
Yeah, that actually would be a great competition. Yeah.
I still think that the best ever competition entry goes to the
Which
with
one?
his the Walrus for the Reinhardt.
Don't
one.
do
Oh,
that
yeah.
to me.
Dude,
I remember that.
oh, Chris,
you
yours was
remember
great
how
too.
good
That
it
was a good one.
You told me that I probably would have won that if I hadn't skipped the actual animation of him using the hammer up front,
Oh yeah,
and it has haunted me for the entirety of my whole life. Because it was so good.
dude, but that wasn't even your like fault though. Like he was the only one that added a.
Oh no, yeah, it was the thing at the end.
No, it was the thing at the beginning. Oh yeah, it was the thing at the end, right?
I started doing sounds for that, and I gave up on it because I couldn't get it quite right, and I didn't think it would matter. And that is why I'm always plagued by that sound, because he did it and he won because of it, and I tried it and I didn't think it would matter, so I failed. And that.
Yeah, let's get some Brian seals in the chat.
Oh God. Yeah, for Mike. Yes. Pay respects to me in my
pay respects
failures.
with Brian.
Yes. Press F to Brian. Just kind of that's so I don't know how ubiquitous that meme became, but back when Heavy Rain was kind of a popular thing, press X to Jason.
Yeah, Jason! Jason!
My God.
Jason! 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 Was I clipping there?
Oh, I don't know. Who cares?
I don't think so.
Didn't sound like it. Oh God! I was just up here. Wasn't I? Yes. Oh. Ooh.
I think the music definitely shines in this game of the sound design.
I agree. What the hell does that mean? Stupid thing.
Oh, we should probably make a post on Twitter that we're streaming.
Yes.
I forgot to do that.
Oh yeah, I made one.
That we're
Oh, you
streaming?
made one for us?
Yeah.
Look at you.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, good. Good stuff, man. Thanks. Wow, we've already been streaming for an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's like it seems like a 2-hour stream is a lot, but an hour stream is nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. Especially, I don't know. I mean, everybody's standing here watching me not be good at this. So, you're welcome to leave at any time. But
All right, yeah. I'm just gonna go then.
I'll see you.
No, I'm kidding.
I know.
I'll say till at least 8, probably.
That's a while. Oh, I see. 8 o'clock your time.
Yes.
That's 4 hours. If you want to do that, that's fine. But you probably have to take over the stream. Who am I kidding? I got nothing to do. Yeah, I'll pretend. Oh, I gotta go to this big fancy event afterwards, and then I'll turn off the stream and just keep playing.
And then as soon as I leave, you're like, okay, guys, I'm back.
Anybody in the Seattle area who wants to be friends with me, let me know.
Please.
Let me know in the chat. All right, now we're cooking. Up. Oh God, run away. What? He was coming.
I don't know. It was the buildup of you just sitting there. Then.
That's one of my favorite parts about that stupid video I made is when it just the random points where I'd like give you a second to sit and think about what you're gonna do, and then the music is punctuated by you making a new sound.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid. I don't know why. I love it though.
This is a good video. Just wanted to see. Yeah, I mean it's doing pretty freaking well right now. Like 23 likes, 147.
Great.
Not
Yeah,
bad.
I don't know if I told you this. I was working on it last night, and I was just chipping away, just cut, move, and it seemed like it seemed like such a slog. Like I was doing all that to try to keep up the pace, and this could very easily just be a very dull, dry video of you making sounds, and I was kind of putting these things in the place where they belonged, and I don't know, it just didn't. I was lost in it, and then Tabitha came home, and I was like, "Here's what I've been doing. What do you think about this?" And we watched it like for the first time since I started it. I sat and watched like 5 or 6 minutes of it, and it was hilarious. And I was like, "Oh!" And it went by like that, and I was like, "Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's not what I expected, but that's great."
Nice. Well, you said you watched it with who?
Tabitha.
Oh, true.
I don't have a map. Oh my God, where am I?
She liked it too.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, I was supposed to send it to my aunt. Oh well.
Well, that's some good feedback to get for sure.
All right, I'm in a sweet new area. And it's quiet here. Ouch. Whoop. Have at thee. Ooh. Money bag. I have so much coin. This is terrifying.
As you almost plummet towards those
Yeah,
spikes.
don't look at me. What the hell? Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
This is awful.
This was.
Oh no.
Oh God. Help! Oh God, this is that thing. I remember you.
Uh-oh.
I remember you.
Just as you were saying.
I remember you.
There you go. You got this.
Yep. Everything's fine. Talk amongst yourself.
These are tense now.
Oh,
Heal.
can't. I'm gonna die. Ah, no.
Oh, do you have to use those? Is your heal the same as your?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no joke. That's what I get. Oh, hell. Now I gotta remember how I got to where that was. Alright, let me get
Wait,
back.
no, I think it tells you on your map where you died.
It does, but I don't have that area. So it shows my little eyes there in the map. It's off to the right
Okay, so you,
somewhere.
so you just go. Yeah, so you just go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go up and to the right. It's
So
easy.
much fun, exactly. Yeah. Fortunately, I get to go kill my failures and get my money back.
There you go.
those of you who are wondering why we have repeated a game on only our third stream, shut up. No, we've got plenty of neat things planned, just not today.
Yeah. You know, actually, I'm gonna write that down for my to-dos next week. You know what we should play? You know, I'm gonna message Jeff from Power Up and see if he's interested in joining to play some Cadence of Hyrule.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, you do.
What? No, never heard of it.
Yeah, you have. It's we've talked about it before. It's Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Then why did you not call it that?
Because it's the sequel to it. It's the Legend of Zelda sequel that they worked. We talked about this with Kevin.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody asked him about the licensing on that, I believe, and they were like, "How did
That
you-"
was me.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Please just die. Oh God! If I die to this guy, I've lost all my money that's in the other room. I'm just gonna leave. There we go. That's. This is getting really intense. I can't die until I get to that shadow self. And it's down in that pit with those monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Which is bad. That's bad.
Sure is. Coward.
I'm going forward, aren't I? Oh, I see. Because I left that fight with that other guy.
You should heal.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm just saying.
I know. I wouldn't have done it, and I would have died, and it would have been your fault. So it's good that you said something.
Otherwise, it would have been my fault. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Do I go down here? No.
No, you go to the right. I think.
Yeah, I gotta go up.
Right.
Yeah, pretty sure. I gotta go up and then over. Keep forgetting I can do that. It's very useful.
Was it over here?
Yeah, because I have to go find that manhole cover.
Oh, right. It was here. Yeah.
Oh dear. That. But who do you listen to? Do you just take a vote
Wait.
for every time that you make
Before
a
you go
vote-
forward.
make a move?
There you go.
It's not in the little hole. I'm so excited. Yes.
So do you go back now, or?
I'm gonna go fight those guys again. I got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Don't do that.
I believe in you.
Nope. That hurts. Ow. Everything's fine. Damn it. What?
This is so tense.
This doesn't look good, anybody, guys. This is bad news. What? Ooh. Woo!
Yeah. You did it.
Is that what happened? You watching a different stream? Oh, that's good. I wouldn't want anybody watching me do that anyway. Yes, I was looking to change the difficulty, so sue me. No, I do not get to, which is good. Oh my, okay. I mean, I gotta go that way. This could be the thing. Hopefully not, because we still got 45 minutes left, but This could be the, you know, hey, finish, you know, beat this, go out on high, and all that things that stuff happens.
Sure. It'd be like that one guy you mentioned earlier, Nico
Rosberg.
Pastrami. Yeah.
Yep, it's exactly the one.
Yep.
Odd last name for a German, but you know, that happens to the best of us. Ooh, someone's throwing top tips. You heard it here first. I like that.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try that. I'm gonna try this shit. Alright, I'll keep going this way, even though you know that you don't need to.
Oh man,
What?
I've been sitting at my computer for too long.
Oh yeah, what's that like?
Oh wait, I was gonna write something down. What was I gonna write down? It was gonna be
Scheduling the streams
oh yeah.
for people and stuff. Uh-oh. Oh. This music, you're right. This music is very unnecessarily good. Kind of. I mean, it's not that it isn't necessary, but it's like Owlboy, for example, is like, you know, a high bit game. It's basically a fancy Super Nintendo in terms of the way it looks, and
Right.
it has the absolute top quality orchestral score. And it's like, well, that's
Unexpected, but thank you.
yeah, unexpected, exactly. It's like, and this is
Yeah,
the
this
same
one
way.
sounds really nice.
Like I can hear like an oboe. I shouldn't be able to hear an oboe.
Is this true? Ooh. You guys have any fun plans for the weekend?
Yeah.
No.
I got,
Not
I
really.
don't know. Sort of, I suppose. I've been lucky twice with that thing that falls there, by the way, because I'm definitely not remembering that it is.
Yeah, I keep on trying to remind you, but you just get around it.
I know, I'm stupid. I've got D&D one of these days, and then I have my final VO class of VoiceOver 102.
Oh,
It's the
sweet.
final one?
Well, they're each 4 weeks,
True.
and this will be the final class. He gave us this script to memorize. Yeah, look at that with the tips. He's got tips. That's the way. Yeah, I'll just stand here and heal if you're gonna hang out. Oh, cool.
Ah, he tricked you.
Yeah, he certainly did. Got me good. Oh my God, that's my fault.
Yeah, that was.
Stupidity has befallen me. Jesus Christ. Alright, well that's one. Come on over, ball. Yes. Slowly get it back.
There you go.
Oh yeah, now we're cooking with gas.
Crushing it.
Who told you to say something? Ooh, whoops, that'll work. Yeah, he gave us these scripts 2 weeks ago, and he's like, I never do this, because the class basically begged him to let us have them for a little extra time,
Have the. Oh, gotcha.
and I have not looked at it once. So,
Oh no.
oh.
You wanna throw out one of those big boys?
Gimme. I guess I'll just go this way. Apparently I didn't, I can. Is that the one that I'm
I
supposed
don't
to be
know.
fighting?
I don't know, maybe.
You can literally just walk out. I had no idea.
I think that's the one I was supposed to kill, and that's why he wasn't throwing any new ones.
I think you might be right.
Yes.
Nice.
All right. Cool.
Hey. there you
Hey,
go.
all right. That's cool. Now I don't have to go up and over.
Man, I've already almost finished this beer. It's
Oh, dear.
crazy.
What kind of beer is it? Look at all these things that are in here.
It's a Younglong.
Is that an IPA?
No, it's a Yingling.
Does that help me in some way?
Do you not know what a Yingling is?
No. Cream Pie seems to
It's-
hate it.
Yingling is like the
Does anybody-
Yingling is like the America's oldest brewery, actually.
Ooh.
You don't like a Yingling cream pie, or are you just not a fan of beer?
Oh, I have to do it at a bench. Here I am wasting my time.
Hey Matt, how you doing? Welcome to
What
the
kind
stream.
of beer is a Youngling?
It's a lager.
Ah. You guys know if I die, then I have to do that fight again, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Shouldn't
no.
have to.
Oh,
Do you?
no,
Hopefully
you might be right.
not.
You might be right, actually. Good thing, too, because I don't want to.
Ah, it's a good thing too, because I don't want to do that.
Yep. See?
Hey Sammy, how you doing? Welcome.
My roommate-
Thanks
yeah,
for joining us.
my friend's name is Sammy. Tell you my washing machine quit working?
Yeah, you did like 4 times. It was smoking up, yeah.
Yep. And I had the guy
Yep.
come and look at it today.
Then how'd that go?
He walks in and he goes, I told him what was going on. He goes, oh yeah, if that means you're going to need a new one. And he didn't do anything.
That's. You also told me that he goes, oh yeah, it usually doesn't.
Yeah, they don't. They usually don't smoke. It's like, yeah, dude, I know that.
Like, yeah.
If I thought they did, I wouldn't have called you.
What are you up to, Sammy? How you doing? And Matt, what subscription are you talking about? Are you subscription to Sports Illustrated? I don't know. I am just killing it with the jokes
I was
today.
gonna say, how's your improv class going?
It's going good.
Oh, that's cute. Real cute. All right.
I
not-
saw Anakin
I did not
killing Ginglings.
Mean, did not mean to pause there.
Oh, okay, your submission. Sweet, sweet.
For what? Where's my map?
The competition.
Oh.
Oh, I see. I see.
We're talking
Nice.
about. This must be the YouTube chat.
Yeah, it's on the YouTube chat.
Very good.
Yeah. How did your entry go? Be sure to submit it on Twitter. If you haven't yet.
You can submit your entries on Twitter.
Oh my God, Chris, we never mind.
What are you talking about?
We were talking about this with Brian like last week. We were talking about how he wanted to continue submitting them through Google Drive, but now on Twitter you just have to use hashtag BlipSoundsComp and tag
Oh.
BlipSounds.
That's cool.
Yeah.
When did we talk
Yeah.
about that?
We talked about it when we had the group meet last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Anyway.
Very good.
Yeah, it sure is.
The one in the text chat, or
No, where like last week when we all 5 of us called.
last week?
It was last Monday. Anyway, it
I
doesn't
gotta
matter.
tell you, man.
Oh,
I don't
wow,
know.
time
I
flew
don't
from
think I
that.
was there.
You were there.
Was I?
All 5 of us. Yeah, because you were saying that Brian was talking to, and you and I were both in the call with him. Catch you a bit later, Sammy. Thanks for joining. Glad you liked the audio video that we did today.
Yeah, I am too. A lot. Very glad.
Man, that's so funny that you guys don't remember that. Well, I'm surprised you didn't even know that you could submit to Twitter.
I've never had.
Yeah, we're changing it to submit through Twitter because YouTube is having difficulties, or like people are getting
Oh, that's right.
They're-
Yes, people are
yeah,
getting
yeah.
their shit taken
Yeah,
over
so
left and right.
crazy.
yeah.
What?
sucks.
So what do you just upload it to Twitter and then that's your video and then you hashtag
You
it?
yeah. Yep. Hashtag it with BlipSounds Comp and then tag BlipSounds. So that's all
Interesting.
you need.
All right. Oh, good.
Well, hopefully that goes well for you, Matt. Wishing you the best on that.
You ever just have a rest in a game and you're like, oh, that feels good. Okay. Oh wait, I got things to do on here. All right, what do I get rid of? Let's do. I suppose I can collect my own money. Oh.
Yeah,
costs
it's got
two.
two.
All right. If I use this, I won't need that one as much, so that should work.
Wait, what does it do?
So when I'm healing, it protects
that's
me with a
great.
shell. Yeah. Wait a minute, that other one makes me collect more, doesn't it?
Does it?
Nope, just makes me invincible. So yeah, this is perfect. Ooh, love that
Cool.
D-pad. Did not mean to go in there. All right, what do we think? I'm pretty sure up to the right, that's where I was, and there's nothing left in there for me. So let's go back and to the left, like JFK. What I really wanted was go down and to the left, but I can't avoid the reference. Good news. I'm gonna go
This comes with more good days.
Yes. I don't know why you like that line so much, too.
I don't know. And you don't even have to change the seat that you converted into a toilet.
Yep.
That line was hilarious.
I'm glad. That was
Yeah, that's great.
that was a replacement line for a different
It
one.
was.
And I don't remember what the old one was. Do you remember what it was?
No. Was it your line or was it my line?
Oh, that was the wait. It was my line.
It was the farmer's one, wasn't it?
Farmers.
Yeah, because I don't remember.
I don't remember.
specifically. No.
There was something. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go look. I'm sure it's written
Yeah.
somewhere. Crud. I was hoping that's the kind of behind-the-scenes insight that people come to these streams for. Because I will not be made to believe that it is to watch me play games as poorly as I do. It's all right.
True.
Yes.
I was gonna do the same thing.
I have so much money. I wish I could remember where that guy I found to buy all that stuff from was.
Wait, yeah, where's the bank?
The bank is over here, I believe. Oh, take that, bug. No, it's not in this area. This is Dream Path. Oh. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. I love that shell.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
That is like that's gonna change everything.
I should do like the badges a lot or the charms a
Yeah.
lot. I'm usually not a big fan of
Oh,
stuff like that where you have to like I don't know manage that kind of stuff, but
Yeah.
I kind of do like it. If I'm being honest.
I like it quite a bit. As long as it's well balanced. Like it reminds me of the job system. FF5 is one of my favorites for that reason. Oh, is that a lever? Yes, it is. That one I've already flipped. Oh my god, that thing again.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh yeah, don't make that mistake. You lose a lot of that stuff if you accidentally shoot it. Oh man, I have so much.
Yeah, dude, you're loaded.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, love this. Look at all these directions I'm swinging that I should not be swinging. Somebody get Microsoft on the phone. I have to bitch. All right, so.
That was awesome.
All right, so I don't think anything is that direction.
Are you sure? Can you not? You can't bounce off the bottom, can you?
Actually, no, I cannot.
Okay.
Let me try one more time. Nope.
Very good. One more time.
Just one more. That explains why I haven't gone this way yet. Ooh. Well,
Good job.
it goo comes out. What do you want? I thought maybe it would break.
You're right. You're right.
All right. I don't know if I.
Chris, when do you leave next week?
Tuesday afternoon.
Okay. So I should. And when do you get back?
Sunday morning.
Okay. So are we trying to stream with somebody next week?
I
Or
was thinking about that this morning, and I think I could probably do it from where I'm gonna be.
I should probably just play the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I might be able to. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could probably join in, but I don't know about being able to play the game.
Okay. I'll probably just do like a one-person stream then.
Don't jump there.
On. What'd you say?
Don't jump where I just jumped.
Okay.
It hurts.
You hear that? You hear that? Speedrunners who are watching
Yeah,
this.
you heard it here
Oh.
first. Don't jump there.
Yeah. You're here for Chris's speedruns.
Boy,
We
this-
know. I thought you didn't mean to jump down there, and I was gonna laugh at you.
No, I did. I wanted to. I can keep going this way because there's a. Oh, I was gonna go in that fog canyon. That's right.
True.
Ah!
Have a good night, Kai. Thanks for joining in.
Yeah,
Appreciate
what's
you.
that about? What's about 12:30 there? A.M.
Something like that, yeah. It's way past your bedtime.
These little fuzzy guys remind me of.
Shut up, Mom.
Remind me of.
Catch you later, Kai.
those,
Sleep well.
those little brass dudes from Mega Man that crouch down so you can't hit them.
Catch you later, Dale. Thanks for joining too. I actually don't know what you're talking about. I can't remember them.
They're just the little dome. They're little dome guys that they.
They're not the guys with the hard hats, are they?
Yeah, the hard hat guys. They crouch down.
Okay, nice. Yeah. I remember them. Yeah. Those guys are great.
I was fascinated by character creation like that. It's like, where does the what is the process for coming up with an idea that turns into that creature? Is it like, were you doing a bunch of research on bugs and then you saw one that runs around with leaves stuck to it?
Probably. Honestly, I feel like that wouldn't be too far off. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe
I
they
know that-
start with like a sketch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole concept phase where like you just, yeah, I've read that for a lot of concept art stages. They'll, I mean, for a game like this, I'm not sure, but I've heard that they will just write down draw as many different ideas as possible, and just like get them out quickly, and like they're just like really good with doing quick sketches and such.
That's cool.
And then once they get through the process, once they draw something out, like enough times, they start to like formulate a style out of it. People give enough feedback and such.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I've been in plenty of situations where like just having a couple of people to bounce ideas back and forth, they always turn into something.
Yeah,
And
it's true.
That's where I was going. Keep going down.
True that.
Uh-oh. I heard a little squeaky. Oh.
Big squeaky boy.
Try a little Ganon action. Yeah.
Ah. the balloon releasing.
Yeah. That was definitely my favorite part of that stupid video today. Was like, you're like, I don't know what else to put here, and I just cut to you playing with those fart balloon sound. If anything, I feel like all the sounds in this game are too quiet.
Think so?
Yeah, like that little. Like you can barely hear him. It should be a little bit louder, yeah.
I don't know. I think that like, if at that point he's not really a threat, and if you have other enemies on the screen,
That's
then
fair.
you would want to be able to prioritize other things.
Makes good sense.
But at the same time, you can also do that dynamically. Just have it be a snapshot with FMOD or something like that,
I wonder
where
if
it ducks the volume of other sounds.
Yeah. Speaking of which, try to get those Death Bulge sounds in tonight, tomorrow, something.
Okay. They didn't really give us an answer on what we're supposed to do with those other sounds yet, I don't think.
Somebody said that they would make a pathway for that. What did he say?
Yeah, he's gonna help us with the system to track that, I think.
Take that, bug. I gotta go down anyway. I didn't know there was a stone sanctuary. I guess it told me, but this is very Doot Williams. This music.
That's actually true. Duke Williams. So good.
It really is so good. I would love to know, like, I had a conversation with my friend Patrick once on our old podcast about this, but when you hear a John Williams song, there is no question who is responsible for it. You hear it and you go, this is John Williams. It sounds just like John Williams.
Right.
But why?
I mean, it's a rhythmic. He has actually a lot of like very instrumentation choices that he'll things. And also he.
I don't know. You're cutting out a little bit. It's a little...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he. Good night, Carl. Or are you? Yeah, I guess Carl's heading out. It's getting late over there, and John Williams will use very specific instrumentation for specific things or specific areas, and also he will what's it called? There's one other thing that he did. I mean, it's just there's just so many rhythmic elements to like, and like so many just cadences and like stylistic choices that you can have with music.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's the same reason that you can tell a Trent Reznor song or a Radiohead song.
Yeah.
Well, Radiohead's a little bit tougher. Radiohead's has Tom York, and his voice is just so definable. But I guess it kind of depends.
I'm just gonna say, I have a friend, or used to have a friend. She pretty good violinist through all of the time that I knew her, and her and I were having a conversation about it once, like, you know, the same question, like, why is John Williams, why is he so recognizable? And one of the things that she brought up, I'm pretty sure this has been a while since we talked about this, but she mentioned that he does a lot of melodies with horns, which is not particularly common compared to
cut
strings.
out there. What'd you say?
Oh, that he a lot of his melodies are horn driven instead of strings driven. Which is
yeah, that's true.
which I thought was really interesting.
I know a good bit about his music, and I'd say he has a lot more in common with like 20th century orchestral composers than like the other film composers around during this time and this time. It's like a lot of polychordal, pan-diatonic writing.
Listen to those
lots
words.
of brass melodies.
Yeah, love it.
But his just melodic writing's also really memorable because like it's still very connected to like the harmonic choices he makes.
Yeah.
I say his music's pretty complex, so like if I were to like have to nail down like what makes his sound distinct, I'd have to dig like into a lot of the compositional decisions.
Do you think it's more compositional, or like, because his stuff isn't too crazy music wise, is it?
I'd say it depends who you're comparing to. Like if you compare to like, you know, like legendary composers like Stravinsky or something, it's not as complicated. But to a lot of film compositions at this time, it's like the opposite. The film style right now is a lot more like minimalist in the sense of like lots of synth work, lots of really stripped down sort of textures and stuff. Or it's like really simple harmony, but a lot of like dynamic contrast, like epic music and stuff. But his is really like kind of like traditional orchestral composition in the sense where there's a lot of complex parts moving around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Huh.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like even this soundtrack for HollowKnight's like just, I'd say it's more uncommon. Like if you listen to like Ray's theme or something, it's more like something like that where it's a bit more stripped back, minimalist. But then like the Star Wars main themes, there's just stuff everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
Very good. God, I know so little about composition.
It's a beautiful thing. Like I always find that like, I don't know, music is just so close to me. It's so fun.
Same. Even though I've never written any, I've barely ever performed any, and most of my music listening and appreciation comes from a production perspective. I'm not a songwriter, so I can't thoroughly appreciate good songwriting. I'm not very good at recognizing it, or like what people mean when they say, "Oh, the songwriting in that is really good. They're a hell of a songwriter," and it's like, why? What do you mean by that? Not so good with that. But production elements, how good something sounds, neat things that you've done with things that you have, that's where all my love of music comes from, big time.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. I actually think that's really interesting. Like, I know a lot about like composition on a technical level, but the more that I learn technically, I realize that most of the stuff that people like care about when they talk about like songwriting or form and stuff, most composers think about that usually after. Like whoever's analyzing their music usually comes up with that stuff.
Oh, that's
Whereas
interesting.
while they're writing, they're not necessarily thinking of it from like that sort of top down. It's just bottom up. They think like element by element usually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like when people love to ascribe all kinds of meaning to things that doesn't necessarily have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's a very interesting problem. I guess problem is not the right word, but that happens a lot in a lot of things, especially with books. Like
Yeah,
just
it's
writing
pretty
a story.
controversial.
The idea of ascribing meaning to stuff.
Yeah, composers are like split in half as far as like what inspiration and what sources they use to write and analyze their music.
Yeah, it's so much just like Yeah, you're right. It is very like ground up. It's not like.
Other
It's not.
composers though would tell you the opposite. Like, I get in an argument with some people if I said that probably. It's all very like dependent on who you talk to and stuff.
I was just talking to somebody the other day about. Ooh, I've never been here. About there's all the like one of the greatest songs of all time, and then they talk about where did you write this song? I was like, I wrote it on a napkin in a tour bus between these two cities. It took like 45 minutes, and then they think that this person's like some kind of ultimate virtuoso because they did that. And it's like, well, when they wrote it, it was just a song, and then you have to look at it without the lens of the time of being like, one of the greatest songs of all time, because at the time it wasn't written to be that. It's just a song.
Yeah.
And so it takes a lot of the mystique, the magic out of it.
It's true.
Because a lot of people, I feel like it can be very intimidating as a creator of any kind to look at, the greatest blah 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 of all time, some of the best stuff, and then like, I want to create something that good. And it's like, you can't do that. You got to create something and then just hope everybody likes it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. It's it's a tricky one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's like no right way. Everyone kind of has their own process.
How have I not been in here?
I really need to get back into making music. That's like when things start to slow down, or if things start to slow down. Sounds. Doubt that'll happen. If there comes a point where Blipsounds starts to slow down, and like in terms of like how much work it is, I'd really like to go back to making music.
Oh, I keep forgetting I have to do that at stupid benches. That's not what the map button is.
You got like 15 minutes left in the stream. Or you're welcome to keep playing, Chris. I'm gonna head out. 15.
Okay. So this room is just this thing that I found? I hate that. I hate that. Crud. Oh, I'm too close to that. I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would you?
I don't think I'll be able to jump up there anyway after get to this point.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's great.
This is the part of this game that is pretty frustrating. It's just like, it just seems to give you so few hints on where to go and what to do next.
Yeah. Makes sense. Sleep well, Evan. Thanks for joining us, man.
Oh yeah, you like it too. Do we have any Americans that watch us do stuff?
No. I don't know.
What was it? I was looking at our stuff once. I think it was like, and a lot of people are in Orlando, but then it was like the second ranked city or something was like completely random. I don't remember.
Chelyabinsk. Big fans of Russia. Oh, I can walk and look at the same time. Look at that. And then I die. There's a lesson to all you kids. There's your Pokemon Go right there. Watch what you're doing.
It's amazing.
Oh, Lord. Where's my goddamn bank? I need to go find... Is the lake where the travel bug is at? The buggy, if you will. Where's that bench? There it is.
There you go.
Map updated. I don't believe that. With what?
A bench? Oh, because you haven't been to this bench yet.
Sure I have.
I don't think it was there before. On your map.
Oh, Lord. Don't look at that. There we go. Oh.
Oh, you can just go to the left, and then you can find a new area, right?
Ah, see, I can't get over there because I don't have whatever I need
Oh, that's right.
to get across the thorn pit.
True.
King's Path. What is that? Ooh, a cocoon. I don't know what that means. Ooh, hot springs. Love the hot springs. Fungal Waste really seems to be the best place to be in terms of making progress. All right, to the lake.
To the lake we go.
What a fucking stupid sound. In like a good way. So is there a lag between when I talk and when the game makes noise?
No, it seems to be on Discord. It seems to be pretty good.
What about
Yeah, it seems fine on Discord.
Does anybody have any answers for YouTube? Why did I fall so far?
No, I'm sure it's the same on YouTube because you're streaming from OBS directly.
Yeah.
So it's all syncing together.
Oh my god, somebody. Just take me away. Put me in a.
Who needs a bank?
Put me in a box. That's right. That reminds me. Oh God, my friend recently referred to. Did you know that old saying about the padded wagon coming to take you away? She. No.
No.
No,
I've
it's just
never
an old,
heard of
it's
that.
an old axiom. Like, oh, the paddy wagon's here, and it means that the crazy people, the doctors, have come to take you because
Oh,
you're
I
crazy.
see.
But
Oh, that. Okay. I see.
she said that they've come to put me in the smooth room, and I was like, oh, that's just the best thing I've ever heard.
Oh no.
I really like that a lot. Oh God!
Oh, Hugh did not want him to live.
No, he crossed me. It's like when you sneak up behind someone and you scare them, and they turn around and punch you in the face. That was my
Sure.
that was my gut reaction to being hit by a bug covered in
Fair.
leaves. So I'm trying to look at my map. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I remember. Hello, sir.
Oh, you were here before.
I was. 'Cause I'm heading to the buggy.
Ah. Smart. So you can teleport back.
Correct.
Smarter, yeah. I didn't think of
Because
that.
that's why, yeah, if I try to walk, I'm never gonna get there. A little landscaping on my way. Good news. This is
Oh,
not
God.
where I need to be.
You thought it was.
I did.
Wait, no, it's down here, isn't it?
Remember who's in here? Yeah, that guy. Oh, but I can rest there. I think I just need to drop down one more level and I'll be good.
True.
'Cause I think it's that bench below me with the little room on the left. Pretty sure that's where I need to go. Have you ever heard any of Brian's music?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
I've not heard any. I'm interested. I saw he posted his little year-end Spotify numbers, and I was like, oh wow, that's more than 0. Which is not that I think that his music should not be listened to by anybody. Just that if I was making music, I wouldn't expect it to be listened to by anybody. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'd like to hear it. Does he? What is he like? Does he have a band? Does he sing? What's going on?
No, it's his own stuff. It's mostly instrumental, as far as I've heard.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he has good stuff for sure.
I was having that should do it to me again. That would be my fault, I suppose. I was having a conversation with Patrick today. He was trying to write a song, and he wanted my help, and I was like, I've never written a song in my life. You've come to the wrong person. But he keeps trying to write his music, where you write the music first and then you find lyrics for it. And
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. Because I'd always wondered.
that's what Elton John did.
Well, Patrick is not exactly Elton John, but it's
Well-
nice to know that that's a possibility. Because I had always wondered. I as a person who's never written a song, I was like, which one comes first. I could never figure it out. And then somebody said to me that that lyrics just comes first, because then you know what like type of song it is and what the song's about, and then you can build the mood of the music off the lyrics. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Why wouldn't I ever think that the lyrics come first?
But then you could also say that you could write a melody and then you can let that dictate what the lyrics are by the feel of the music.
Yeah, you certainly could.
And I kind of feel like someone that's less talented would have trouble doing lyrics first, right?
See?
Oh yeah, I know some people, they'll start with the instrumental stuff first, but then some people will start from the middle or something.
Weird.
Yeah, I definitely I've always been a music first kind of person, and I think it probably has a lot to do with what the person appreciates more. That's my opinion. And that's what I've noticed, because I know that there's some people that'll say like, oh yeah, the lyrics are the important song, and I don't agree with that. I think that the music, yeah. and I think the music, like the actual background music, is like the best part.
I agree.
And so I always start with the music itself first, as a result.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I've always had a hard time with lyrics. I've never written any, but like even from a listening perspective.
Oh, they're so hard. I mean, I've never done it, but they're so hard.
I'm all out of ideas. But yeah, I just like, from the perspective of listening to music, I rarely know what the lyrics to a song are, and if I do, don't ask me what they mean, because I have no idea. That's
Sure.
something I'm awful at, is like, unless it's super just like right in your face, like a Death Cab song where he's just singing and he's telling you the tale, and it's all just those are the words and it's the story. As soon as you start trying to like anything, it's like not a conversation basically, is I've gone. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
And it's because, yeah, for me too, it's always been music first. Music's more important. The voice is more of an instrument than it is a weapon of storytelling.
Yeah, I mean, there definitely is like, it definitely elevates, or can you elevate depth? Is that an oxymoron? It creates more depth in like the music for sure, to add lyrics.
Yeah.
Build like a more detailed understanding of like the mood of the melody.
That's true.
But
Elevates the depth. I like that. It in-depthens it. Jesus Christ.
that was great. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make up a word here. Can you give me a minute?
Can you just like chill out? Okay,
Yeah,
I need more time.
Somebody makes a language in 10 seconds. It in-deepens it, I suppose. And chronically in-deepened. It in-depthens it. There you go. That's the one I'm looking for.
There you go. That's great. Classic.
Yep.
Yeah, go back in there.
Yeah, well, I know I'm going to heal in this pool, this hot spring here. Yeah.
Ooh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to take a couple of hits from this bug, and then I'm going to do that all over again. All right.
Great.
Down we go. I like how much the environment is destructible and has no reason. You get nothing from it. It just is, which is great.
What's up, Austin? How you doing?
What the shit? Oh, I gotta go down further. Somehow. Up first? Yes. Is that the Austin? Sure is.
It's the Austin.
Bringing the name Austin back into the positive view of society around us.
Yeah, I've known. I actually don't know how many. It's like down the middle. Either Austin, every Austin I've met is
Either what?
Either really cool or I just hate them.
None of that in between shit. No Austins.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was just about to ask, like, what is there anybody that you've you've never met a good blank?
No, I don't think I've ever. I've never been able to generalize like that, anyways.
I think I could pretty safely say I've never met a cool Jason.
Really? Oh, I know.
Oh, ever.
Oh,
Chronically, after like 6 of them.
That's so funny. Jason!
Press
Jason!
X to Jason. No, I don't want to. I want to do something.
Jason!
Yeah, exactly. It all comes screaming back.
Can you please use that in a bit?
Yeah, I'll find a way.
Like, wait. Oh no. Let's do a one where we recreate show off how to make like the Animal Crossing vocoder sounds.
Oh boy, I don't even know what that sounds like. I'd have to.
You don't even know what?
I don't even know what that sounds like. I'd have to listen to it. But sure.
It's basically like the way that Undertale does it.
What the hell is this?
You have to have better powers.
Yeah, I see that. Hate those.
Yeah, but yeah, if we did those voice things, then we can throw in a joke about how voices in games are really hard, and
Yeah, and press X to Jason.
just press X to Jason.
Well, one of my favorite things about Heavy Rain in general is that their entire voice cast is French, and they're all pretending to be Americans, and that's a huge part of the problem for that game. Is like, why did you do this?
So weird.
Not that that guarantees someone's not going to be able to manage an accent, but it clearly didn't work for them.
Jason! And also they only, you just do not add a button to, like, the only time it worked is in Untitled Goose Game,
Well, see,
where they added the honk to a button.
That's the
And
thing.
then that's,
Because I remember you talking about that before, where you don't add a button to make like a sound.
yeah.
But that game I was going to work on with Akash, what was it called? Mirador. You were your character was a dog. And
Are you allowed to talk about this?
yeah, they are. It was an early access game that released and studio basically fell apart.
Okay, gotcha. I guess you don't have to say what game it is either, so.
Go back and forget that thing I said.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was working on that, and he added a button to make the dog bark, and that was it. And you're a little dog character, and humanoid bit, 2 feet, paladin kind of armor, whatever the hell. But you were a dog, and it was just like you push this button to make the dog bark, and I was like, oh, that right there, that's perfect. It was perfect. It was so good. It did nothing except make the dog bark, but I was like, everybody is gonna love the shit out of that. And
Nice.
This was before the Goose Game, so the inventor of the push button to do neat animal noise was Akash Thakar.
Is it though?
No.
Oh, for good animal noises? Yeah, maybe.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because there was also a Shrek game where you could push a button to burp or fart.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. There was a Games Radar did an article like 100 years ago about gaming's greatest farty butts, and that was one of the entries. This looks really,
Nice.
really useful.
I think we should probably end this. Or
Oh
I'm gonna-
Lord! Okay,
Yeah.
I will rest in front of this shopkeep ant, and then we can call it quits. I like how it doesn't necessarily say what these do. This is really great. No, and I have to bring it back. Well, I don't want that. Make you stronger. I would like to be feared. Yes, give me. I will buy the most expensive thing you have, sir. I feel a lot healthier. I'll buy that too. What else do I need my money for?
Are you gonna stick on the stream, Chris?
Yeah, I mean, I could close it.
It's up to you.
I just didn't. Yeah, so
It's up to you.
come back next week for the thrilling conclusion to see what any of the stuff I just bought does.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh no, you're not gonna be streaming. Next
No,
week.
yeah, and we're not going to stream this again. At least not next week. So
Yeah,
it's
true.
kind of like a Arrested Development when they say next time on Arrested Development, and then a whole bunch of stuff that never happens.
Yeah, that's great.
That
Cool,
show's
It's
cool.
hilarious.
so good.
It's
and
so good.
I love that joke too, because they know everybody's going to forget by the time the next episode happens.
It's true.
Why is that?
Cool. Well,
Is this
yeah,
showing
thanks
my
for joining,
wallpaper
everybody.
now on the stream.
What's up? No.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. Appreciate you all. We will catch you guys next week sometime.
We'll do something interesting. I'm going to be out of town, but I'll be here In voice, probably.
Something like that.
Ryan can play. What was that game you were talking about?
Breath of the Wild.
No. The Necrodancer sequel.
Well, I don't want to guarantee that, but we'll see.
Oh, I know. It's just like I was.
Crypto. It's Cadence of Hyrule.
Yeah. Oh, Cadence. That makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say a game like that would make sense for you to play because I don't know anything about that game. But well, you know,
It's literally Crypto the Necrodancer.
that game's hard as
But-
shit. Have you played that? Oh, it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's basically Crypto the Necrodancer with a Zelda skin on it.
Great. I'm in.
It's great.
Yeah, I'll take your entire stock. .jpg.
So good.
Alrighty.
Cool. Thanks for joining, everybody. Appreciate you.